Okay, so today we're talking about Greek mythology. Just real quickly here, maybe two slides, just to give you some background before you do your QR activity. Greek mythology was a rich polytheistic tradition. Polytheistic, of course, means many gods. So we have all kinds of different gods that kind of represent different things. We have Zeus as the king of the gods. We have Poseidon, the god of the sea. We have Hades, the god of the underworld. Aphrodite, the goddess of love. So all these different gods kind of represented different symbols and different things. And the Greeks gave them human virtues such as love, hate, and jealousy. So kind of everything you see from human behavior, whether it's violence or romance or intrigue, suspense, all these things, the Greeks are going to assign them human virtues that make them kind of more relatable and more interesting. Zeus was the ruler of the gods. He lived on Mount Olympus. That's kind of where all the gods live, Mount Olympus. His wife is Hera, his daughter Athena. These are some of the more important gods and goddesses. And then the other thing before you get going on the QR code activity is just that the Greeks developed a tradition of tragic heroes. So a tragic hero is kind of someone who goes through an epic struggle and an epic amount of kind of suffering and then perseveres and kind of ultimately achieves victory in the end. So with tragic heroes, they usually always achieve that victory and kind of get what they want, but usually there's kind of a twist to the story and it's kind of they have to pay a price. So an example would be Achilles, who's the greatest warrior around, but he has that Achilles heel, which is just kind of one weakness, or Theseus, who slays the Minotaur and conquers the labyrinth, but on his way home from doing that, he kind of loses some of his family on the trip back home just from natural disaster. So there's always something the hero can learn from his mistakes, but he ultimately achieves victory in the end. So if you do go through these QR codes, you'll learn more about some of the other gods.